Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here with some mystery boxes. So today we're going to do a mystery box unboxing. Well, actually we're going to do two mystery box unboxings. I'm going to show you everything. We're going to talk about how much each individual item is worth. You're going to see exactly what's in these mystery boxes. So if you want to go and buy them, you will know exactly what you're going to get. So I did get early access to the mystery boxes. I posted about it first of all on my YouTube community page. So if you follow me over there, you will have seen it. I announced it as soon as Charlotte Tilbury got in touch with me and let me know that these boxes were going on sale. So because I'm an affiliate, which means I get a small commission if you use my Charlotte Tilbury links to purchase any of her products, or if you use my discount link and things, then I sometimes get like a little bit of a heads up. So of course, before I even ordered it myself, I actually let you guys know about it. So if you want to know about all the beauty deals before they go live, make sure you follow me on Instagram and here on YouTube, and make sure you've got your notifications turned on, because then you get a notification. So in today's video, we're going to have a look at the two mystery boxes that are currently available in August 2022. We're going to look at them in lots of detail and have a look at everything inside, and I'm going to show you the two gifts you can get if you spend £160, because by buying both I spent over £160, so I got those too. So let's jump right in. So the free gifts that you get if you spend £160, you get this lipstick. It is the Pillow Talk Diamonds. It is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it is called Lucky Diamonds. This is what the packaging looks like in that typical Charlotte Tilbury rose gold. And like I said, I have got it on my lips right now. It feels really, really comfortable. It's got that real kind of sparkle to it as well, hasn't it? I wasn't sure when I first put it on. I was like, ooh, kind of wasn't what I expected. But actually, now I've been wearing it for a little bit, super comfortable, and it actually wears quite well, which surprised me. I thought it would wear off really quickly, considering all the sparkle, but actually it wears well. If you were to purchase this on its own, it retails at £26, so that's the first of the two gifts you get when you spend £160. The second item is one of the little eyeshadow palettes. Now, unfortunately, mine has arrived in a not great state. So I've sent them an email and I'm waiting for their response. But look at this. It's been well wrapped, but clearly not well wrapped enough, because the eyeshadow is literally like all over it. So I'm not going to mess with it too much, but you can see the shadow on the top right is literally falling out of the packaging. But this particular palette is the Dolce Vita Luxury Palette, as they call it, and these retail at £43. So that is the one you will get with that lipstick if you spend £160. You don't need to use a code. It doesn't matter that the mystery boxes are like a 50% saving and a sale item. Whatever you spend your £160 on, you get these two free gifts. So if you're tempted to get both boxes, that might sway you, because it's just that little bit of extra value, isn't it? Anyway, the two boxes we're going to look at today, we're going to look at the Hydrate and Glow box, which is the kind of mainly skincare box, and we're going to look at Makeup to Mesmerise, which, unsurprisingly, is the makeup box. So I'm wearing some of the products and things today, and obviously I'm going to talk you through them as we go along. We're going to start off with Hydrate and Glow, which is the skincare box, then we'll jump into the makeup box. Both mystery boxes look pretty much the same. They come in the typical Charlotte Tilbury like burgundy coloured boxes, and when you open them up, this is what they look like inside. It was neater, but I've been sort of shifting around to get products out to use them before the video and to check and do my research before I did the video. But this box retails at £113. The value of the box is £227. The first item in the skincare box is this sheet mask. This has been around for rather a long time. It's the Instant Magical Facial Dry Sheet Mask. Expert designed and award-winning results, hydrates, visibly smooths, brightens, lifts, and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. Even more interestingly, this can be reused. So it comes in a reusable packet. You rip it open and then you can reseal it, and you can wear it up to 3 times, which I have never seen any other company or any other mask offer to do. So I think that's a really interesting concept. So it retails at £18, which is a lot of money for a sheet mask. However, people say it's fantastic. It's one of those, I bought one ages ago and never got around to using it, and I think it's past its best, so I'll be trying this one instead. But what do we think about reusing a mask 3 times? In a way, it kind of sounds like not very nice, but then again, if you're applying it to obviously freshly cleansed dry skin, which you would be doing, and you just keep putting it on your own face, it really shouldn't matter, should it? So £18, but if you think about it as a 3-time use, then it's £6 per use. So if it's particularly fantastic, then it's probably worth it. I kind of don't understand how something can work when it's like a dry mask, and how it can keep working up to 3 times. but I'm really interested in the concept, so I really look forward to trying those. So I was glad it was in here, because I actually, after I'd placed my order, thought I should have added one of those sheet masks on, not expecting it to be in the box. So I was pleasantly surprised it was here, because it's one I've been thinking I really need to get around to trying that. The next item is one I already own, and obviously that's the danger with these mystery boxes, and why I hope you'll find this video interesting, because you'll know exactly what is going to be in here and it'll help you to hopefully make that decision. Some of you guys might already have the box. If you saw my notification and ordered it when I did, you'll probably get it today anyway. But the next one, and by the way, most of the products in these boxes, if not all, are full size. So this is a Super Radiance Resurfacing Facial for Skin the Luxury Born. 15% AHA, BHA, PHA and exfoliactive. Here's mine that I already have, that I've already opened rather than opening this new product. This is what it looks like. It retails at £52. One thing I think is really cool about this product, it comes with a little mini of the Magic Serum, which I wish all products came with a mini. I think it's such a cool idea. It's a 3.6ml or 0.12 fluid ounce, so it's not super big, but it's really nice for you to use the face mask. I mean, the face mask is going to last longer than this because it's so tiny. But you can go in, do your face mask, and then finish off with your serum, and your skin will just be like chef's kiss. Anyway, if you've ever used Drunk Elephant's Baby Facial, which I do recommend, but it's a powerful kind of potent mask, I find this has similar effects but is more gentle. So if you are kind of a bit more on the sensitive side, your skin is probably more likely to be able to tolerate this than it can the other. So I've used it a bunch of times. I do recommend it, so I'm happy to have another one. And I think if you've not used it before, you will enjoy it. So I literally can't see where I put that product now. There it is. So you just basically smooth it on to a cleansed, dry face. It's got a nice kind of fresh scent to it, kind of like a little bit zesty actually. It's basically like a peeling slash resurfacing mask. When you say peeling, I always think that sounds horrific, like your skin's going to peel off. It's not going to do that at all, but it is going to be resurfacing. So this is the sort of treatment you would only probably use it once or twice a week. It's for when you want to look your very best, or if your skin is suddenly really congested, it's literally going to slough away all those dead skin cells and leave you with like brighter, sort of more plumped, radiant looking skin. It completely works. You just have to be careful, particularly if you have got sensitive skin or you're not used to really powerful treatments. You maybe don't leave it on as long, maybe buffer it with a bit of a moisturizer, you know, be careful. But I do think you'll see positive effects. I do think it's a really good product. So I am really happy it's in here. This is what I like about these mystery boxes. The very first time I ordered them, I thought, am I just going to get a load of random products nobody wants? But actually you do get some real bestsellers in here as well. Next up, and I got this once before in a mystery box and was blown away, and I'm blown away again. So this is Magic Cream Light. Now I have got these mystery boxes, I've been getting them for the last couple of years. I'll put a card here with the CharlotteTilbury videos and you'll find them there. They generally in the skincare box will include something magic creamy. So this time it's Magic Cream Light, I guess because it's summer, whereas in December I think it might have been the regular one, or it might have been this, I really can't remember now. But this is what it looks like. This is the full size. This is worth £75. So you're getting the full size, biggest size, full-on moisturiser. This is my personal favourite. So Magic Cream for me, because I've got combo oily skin, is a little bit too heavy. This is perfection on my oily combo skin. I absolutely love it. I've got it on my skin today. It gives you that radiance where you kind of almost don't think you need a primer. And if I'm not using any makeup or wearing any makeup, it just makes your skin look better. So it's just such a good moisturiser. It's appeared in my favourites a couple of times and it is just such a gorgeous, lovely moisturiser. One of my faves. So here is what it looks like. Probably put a little bit too much on, that would normally do my whole face, but you can see here it gives you that extra little bit of radiance. Yes, it's such a lovely moisturiser. So if you've not used this before, expect to be blown away. And if you love Magic Cream and you've not tried Magic Cream Light, it's a nice kind of lightweight summer alternative. And it doesn't cause breakouts or anything like that, so it's very good. Next up, and the only travel size products in here, everything else is full size, we have got Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer, 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. This retails at £16. Personally with primer, I actually don't feel like I need that much primer to do what I need it to do. So even in that size, you should get a good few uses out of it, and I'll show you what this product looks like. So this has got a kind of golden glow to it. can just see there, it definitely catches the light. It's kind of like one of those primers that you could, again, just use for a bit of radiance. So if you don't want to wear makeup but you just want your skin but better, it's a good kind of product for that. And again, it doesn't cause any breakouts, but it has got a little bit of a goldenish glow. So for me, having super pale skin, particularly when I'm not like tanning or anything, I do feel like sometimes it can be a little bit too glowy. So I personally have to be quite careful. I think if you've got slightly darker skin, like olive skin or darker skin than that, I think it would look phenomenal. But for me, I feel like I have to be careful with being quite pale. Then we've got another kind of primary product. It is Brightening Youth Glow, which I think is their most popular primer, if I'm not mistaken. Brightening Colour Correcting Glow Primer, 40ml or 1.3 fluid ounce. So a full size, this is worth £40. I have used it before and it's another great option. I think if I had to choose between this one and Wonder Glow, I would actually go for the Brightening Youth Glow. I just think it leaves a nicer finish on the skin. So I'm kind of glad this is the full size and this is the mini and this is the travel, you know, if I had to choose. The final item in here, so this is item number 6, and then we'll do a quick recap before we jump into the makeup lot, is a product for the lips, which I don't know, you could almost argue it's makeup, but it's in the skincare box. It's the Collagen Lip Bath Collagen Enhanced Lip Plumping Effect, obviously at full size. This is in Walk of No Shame, which is actually my favourite kind of colour range that they have. So they have like Pillow Talk, which is like the #1 selling one, but we've had so many of those. And this is like a newer release. I say newer, it's probably been out for about a year. This is what it looks like. So Walk of No Shame is like looks like a darker kind of pinky colour, if that makes any sense. Probably not. But this is just like a gloss type product, but it does have a little bit of a plumping effect. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. So it's quite minty, which gives you that sort of instant plump effect, only very slightly. And it's not so minty that it hurts your lips, because honestly there are some products on the market that say they'll plump your lips, and yes they will, but you will feel like little tiny bees are stinging your lips, which I don't think is a very nice feeling. This one nails it in the sense of giving you a little bit of plump but still being super comfortable, not being sticky, and leaving a nice finish on the lips. So I do look forward to trying this out. I've got another one of these collagen lip baths and I really like it, so happy to have another one. So to recap, in the skincare box we have got our full size 50ml Charlotte's Magic Cream Light. We have got the Brightening Youth Glow full size, which is 40ml. We've got the travel size Wonder Glow in 15ml. We've got the Super Radiance Resurfacing Facial. This is 50ml, plus you're getting the 3.6ml kind of sample size mini of the serum. You are getting that sheet mask there, which is the Instant Magic Facial Dry Sheet Mask. And you are also getting the Collagen Lip Bath, again obviously full size, in Walk of No Shame. And the lip bath retails at £26. So that is our first box. Then for the makeup box, looks exactly like the other box. You would not know the difference. And in fact, when I started doing this unboxing, I didn't know which one was which either. So you really can't tell the difference. So this one is called Makeup to Mesmerise. It retails at £95 and the value is £190. And I've added it up, I've worked it out, the prices are spot on for what the value is. So the first item in here is one of their little cream pots. So these are the Eyes to Mesmerise long lasting easy colour. I've actually got one on my eye right now, which is rose gold, I think it is. Love the formulation of these. Used to be called Bet, but now it's called rose gold. Anyway, just talking about the formulation really for that. This is in the shade Walk of No Shame, which as I mentioned is my favourite kind of new shade they brought out. So this is what it looks like when it's super pure and no one's touched it. And I will just get the tiniest amount and I'll show you how this works. So you can apply this with your fingers, you can apply it with a brush. That is literally one tinsy wincy little dab, and look how you can kind of blur it out. You can have it as like a wash of colour on your eyes, which is kind of what I've got with the one I'm wearing at the moment. Or you can obviously go a little bit more intense. You could wear it as liner, you could do what you like with this product. Now I find it goes on best with your hands, with your fingers, and then I'll kind of buff it out with a brush. If you just want to use a brush, you need a certain kind of brush. Now I find you need quite a dense brush to pick up this product, because if you use a brush that kind of hasn't got that same strength behind it, I know I'm not explaining it very well, but if it's one that when you press down the bristles all splay, it doesn't pick up the product properly. So this one works particularly well with it. This is actually a CharlotteTilbury brush as well. No wonder it works so well. It is the eye blender brush. This is my favourite eyeshadow brush of all time. I love this. This is probably my favourite makeup brush of all time. If you ask me to pick one makeup brush to live with for the rest of my life, it'd be this. So if you're going to buy any makeup brushes, ever, it needs to be this one. I'm going to link it underneath because it's just the best thing ever. I got a smaller version in a travel kit once and was like, I've got to get this in a full size. And I did, and I love it, and it's brilliant. So I've probably left it too long now and it's dried down, but otherwise you would be able to use this brush to kind of buff out the colour, or even just dip in the pot and go over your eyes. But I do find it lasts all day with this formulation. It doesn't crease, doesn't transfer, just give it a second, let it set. So I will apply it all. I'll close my eyes for a moment, I'll let it set, and then I'll go about my day. Which is quite impressive actually for this formulation, because I have other kind of cream shadows like this that when you go in with your eyeliner, it then acts as like a transfer or like an ink pad and starts stamping your eyeliner all over the rest of your eyelid. So it's quite a good formulation. So I really am happy that's in there, especially because it's in my favourite kind of shade as well. The Shadow Pot, the Eyes to Mesmerise, retails at £25. Next up, we've got a full-size product. They're all full-size products actually in the makeup box. All of the products, no sort of samples or travel sizes or anything. Anyway, this is a blush. It is the Chic blush in Sex on Fire. This is what that looks like. I always think it looks like a boob. I've got a little video of me applying this. This blusher brush, by the way, is just a super simple one. It's an autograph one I got from M&S a while ago, pretty cheap brush. But I just love like the density of it, and it's just like one of my go-to grabbing brushes. There's a little tip for you as well, a little cheap makeup brush that's really, really good. So I'm wearing the blush right now. I like it. So as you'll see with these blushes, if you're not familiar, it's got a mirror in the lid. There's two colours. You can just go in with the middle, which is where you've got most of your pigment. And the outside almost acts a little bit like an illuminator and adds that kind of radiance to the cheeks. So you can swirl it and do both like I did, or you can just go into the one you want and just dust on the little bit of colour you want. Totally up to you. This retails at £32. Next up, we have got a product called Brow Fix. I've never used this before. It's just a clear brow gel. It's 6 grams or 0.21 ounce. This is what it looks like, and let's take the brush out. This is what the brush looks like. So I haven't actually got anything on my brows right now, so we're going to put some of this on. So the way they describe using this product is just to kind of use it to brush up your brows like I've done there. Obviously it's up to you how you want to wear it. So I like a clear brow gel because I've never really been into doing that much with my brows. They just exist and they're quite dark on their own anyway, so just usually leave them to their own devices. But you can use it to brush them up. You can obviously brush them across. I actually like the feel of this and the brush on this because I've used some others that straight away as soon as I use it I can see the clear gel just like setting and drying and going a bit where it looks like you've got flaky eyebrows or something. There's a lot of formulations that I haven't got on with, but first impressions of this, I quite like it actually. Now, it's a clear brow gel. It's not the most exciting product, but one good thing about this, given that it's a mystery box and you can't choose your colours, at least it's going to work for everyone, regardless of the colour of your brows. Whether you choose to pencil them in or not, you can obviously go over this once you've done your pencil bit. So I like the fact they've thought of that and not just included a random colour that might not work for you. This retails at £22. Next up, we have got one of the lip balms. This is the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss Colour Balm. It is in the shade Happy Berry. Now, I'm not going to open it right now just because I'm going to pass this on. It's not a shade that appeals to me. It's probably the only item in these boxes where the shade I just don't care for it. I have had a few of these lip balms, however, and they are very nice lip balms, although they do kind of transfer a little bit. You twist them up as well to get the product kind of pushed up. So they're a nice product actually, a nice formulation, but I will put a little picture here so you can see what this shade is. It's kind of like a darkish red berry is how I would describe it, and these retail at £26. Next up, we have got a product which I've never used before, but I've seen it on the website. So this is the Tinted Love Lip and Cheek Tint, and this is in the shade Bohemian Kiss, which is kind of like a peachy brownie colour. I'm on the fence whether this is a colour that's going to work for me, to be honest, but I'm interested in it because I've never used this particular product or like formulation, so I'm intrigued to see how it is. So it's in super kind of chunky packaging, and then it's got like a little wand on it, but it's a really weird one. It's like an arrowhead almost, the shape of it. So you can obviously apply it to your lips. I won't because I'm wearing lipstick at the moment, but you can also just kind of dab it on or draw it on like I have done. So it kind of almost looks a bit like a gloss to me. Let's see how this kind of blends out. I see this working better as a lip product than a cheek product. It almost comes off instantly. It's got a little bit of tackiness to it as well. I mean, I'm not giving it my best shot. It's going on my arm and not my cheek. But maybe it would work as a cheek product. I'm going to have to play around and see how I get on with it. It has left this nice kind of pinkish shade on this finger here. You can see that. Let me know if you've used this though, because I do like the idea of it being like a multi-use product and doing a couple of jobs, not just lips or cheeks. And this product retails at £25. Probably wouldn't have been my first choice shade-wise, but I will play around with it, like I said, and see how I get on. Last but definitely not least in this box, we've got a full-size product. It is the Instant Eyes Palette Smoky Eyes Are Forever for Hypnotic Eye Glow looks. So that means it's 4 lots of 12. This is what the packaging looks like, stunning as usual. And it's got a big mirror in the lid, and then it has got 3 different sections of eyeshadow colours, with 3 different names. So for each one you've got a priming shade, an enhance shade and a smoke shade. I need that kind of detail because I'm not the best when it comes to doing makeup, as you can probably tell. So I like the idea that somebody else has made the decision about which product goes where. That's kind of super simple and easy for me. But this actually retails at £60, so it's a decent value. And these are the different eye colour sets in here. So you've got Love Eyes, Power Eyes, Happy Eyes and Confident Eyes. So one thing that's really good about these palettes as well is if you think about the smaller palettes they do, like the free gift one that we got, that's only got 4 shades in and is £43. This has got 3 lots of 4 different sets of shades, so 12 kind of shades in total, and it's £60, so it's not much more and you're getting a lot more choice. Now, I think the sizing slightly different. You're obviously getting more eyeshadow per shadow in the set of 4, the quads, than you do in these, but it's just something to bear in mind. I actually think that makes it quite a good deal. So again, 6 products in this particular set. We've got the blush, we have got the eyeshadow palette, we've got the little cream eyeshadow, we've got the Tinted Love lip and cheek product, we've got the brow fix, and we've got the Hyaluronic Happy Kiss. One thing I am very happy about with this particular set is there's no pillow talk in it, yay! Because if you've watched me unbox the mystery boxes before, pillow talk in some guise or another will show up quite a lot. It also shows up in the advent calendar quite a lot, and yes, it's the #1 selling shade and all the rest of it, but people are sick of seeing it, so it's nice that we've diversified a little bit. Really intrigued to see what's going to be in the 2022 Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar as well. I have unboxed last year's 2021 and 2020 and possibly another. So I will link them at the end if you do want to check them out. But I do intend to unbox the Charlotte Tilbury advent calendar this year. If you're new to the channel, by the way, I unbox lots of beauty advent calendars. I go crazy and buy loads and unbox them. I make preview videos for them and all that kind of stuff. So if you're a bit of a beauty junkie like me, consider joining me here. Like I said, everything will be linked underneath. If you do want to get a mystery box, my advice is do not wait too long. They do tend to sell out. So let me know in the comments, what do you think of these boxes? Are you excited by them? Has it made you want to buy one? Or are you like, thanks so much, I've had a lucky escape, these are not for me? Do let me know, because we're all different and what I love you might not, and vice versa. So I love to know what you guys are thinking. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.